Happy Monday to everybody, and happy Labor Day to those in the United States. Riley, how are you doing today? We are back here for another episode, Tales of an Owner-Operator. And the truck that we do have out for us once again is the Frank Peru VNL Volvo. This is a 2018 model though, not the 2019. And this was a skin that I had painted up on this morning. Right now we are sitting here in Phoenix. Our first load is going to be taking us over to Roswell, over to Global Mills. We're going to be picking up here at the Walmart in town. So without any further waiting, we're going to climb into the truck, get it started, and get going down the road. Now you guys are going to notice with the sound, this is not one of the stock engines that comes with the truck. I did mod this engine in. It is a Detroit Series 60, 585 horsepower. Holy moly, the AI is at it again. Oh, and I need to change something here very, very quickly. We haven't been getting any rain lately, and I do know why. I looked at this the other day. I had it completely turned off. Let's turn that up a little bit, see if we can get a little bit of rain in the stream today. Dejan, how's it going? Happy Monday to you. Trying to stay cool from all the heat that's around me. It's like 90 degrees outside today. Very, very untypical for this time of year where I live. And here we are picking up a load of sugar, 42,000 pounds worth. And we didn't cut it wide enough. Darn it, darn it, darn it. We're backing up into the street. Not a good idea, especially with this location. It's going to be hot and muggy here, basically until about Saturday. Now, I like thunderstorms, but I really don't like the severe ones. And we're trying to get into the dock here. I want to be nice and straight instead of being all crooked, so we're gonna pull up just this way instead of trying to straighten out, and then we're just gonna cut it over a little bit more. Forget it. We're in the dock. That's all that matters. Now, back when I was in school, we started on the Wednesday after Labor Day, which would have been this week. My kid is already in school. He started last week. Is your mom gonna be all happy that you're gonna be out of her hair for about 6-7 hours a day now? Yeah, I see all those internet memes of moms and when their kids are gone, dancing around the house and whatnot. And I don't know. My mom really didn't do that because she was working a full-time job. But holy moly, that is actually true. I'm probably about 700 miles to the east of you. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's quite warm here today. And tomorrow and Wednesday are actually going to be the worst out of the week. It's very humid here, and I literally do not like it. Oh, I know I don't. That's why I'm sitting in my room with the air conditioner on. Central air would be nice, but I am not spending the money to have it installed either. If there was one truck that I had to drive continuously, probably the W900. See, the thing with that, Riley, I wouldn't want to have a sit and be in a what's called a fleet truck all the time, which is what the Cascadias, T680s, the 567s, even the VNL, the Globetrotter edition that I have here, it is still considered a fleet truck. That's probably the best thing, as you don't need to worry about fuel costs or truck maintenance or anything like that. Of course, you'll have your regularly scheduled maintenance that the company sets up, but you don't have any out-of-pocket costs for fuel or anything. Even though I hate what the hood does when getting rid of the hood mirrors on this, I may need to get rid of them. I am not liking where my FPS is at right now. That's a good place for Smokey Bear to pull somebody over. Which company would that be? Wolfie, how are you doing today? Thanks so much for that. What I did was, this engine that I'm currently running is normally not part of the mod. I did mod it in. So we've got a Detroit Series 60 underneath the hood today, 585 horsepower. Otherwise, you're just left with Euro engines or the ISX 15s. And of course, you jump into the hammer lane and the AI takes off on you. I have heard of them, Riley. George, how are you doing today? No, this is the 2018. I just modded in a Detroit. I mean, I like my engine brakes to have a nice beefy sound to them. The ISX 15s, they sound wimpy, and then you got the Euro engines that they include for some odd stupid reason, and those sound even worse. Roger that, Riley. Thanks, Mr. AI, for letting me go. No, it does not. Kelly, no, it probably will not be on the workshop. What the heck is going on here? Hey Martin, how's it going today? Time Cheetah, how's it going? Welcome to today's live stream. that's why I don't use autocorrect on anything. Yeah, you saw this in the Facebook groups, yeah, if I could talk. You saw it in the Facebook groups first, since I did post it there. Although I should have did this in black instead of blue. I kept the, like the lighter blue that I have on the side, but the main truck color, I should have put black. From a long time ago, timed. It's been a while since I've seen ya. It was posted into Bart's, which was the first one that I had posted it to, actually. But when I put this skin together this morning and actually saw it on the truck, it's like, damn, that looks sweet. Maybe I'm biased, but that's because I'm the one who did it. In order for me to do that, Killer Kid, I would have to shut down the stream, and I'm not going to do that. Don't worry, it will make an appearance again. Well, that's true, Martin, but the only reason I was thinking about doing that is I'm probably going to pull these hood mirrors off because I'm got an FPS counter up in the corner of my screen. I'm not liking where it's sitting. So once I pull the hood mirrors off, there's going to be a black mark where the hood mirrors actually sit at, and there's no way to get rid of those. So that's the only reason I was thinking it would be better if the skin was black. It's posted underneath Amazing ATS. There's I believe a link to the truck on there too, along with the link to the skin. I also posted it in Drill Modding too. drill modding, it's DRO. I can definitely tell we got 42,000 pounds worth of sugar on the back of this thing. It dogs going up hills. Yeah, because I'm not waiting until 6 o'clock. So we might go a little bit longer today. We might keep it at 2 hours. I don't know yet. I don't have anything going on, so I figured why not? We're streaming early. Let me fix something. That darn GPS over there is a pain in the butt to read. There we go. I was wondering why there was so much glare. We might even go longer than 3 hours. I'm not sure yet, Martin. Lavar, how are you doing today? And once again, for all those in the United States, happy Labor Day. Even though it's the unofficial end of summer, it's like 90 degrees here. So, yeah, it's still summer. Ha! Lovely trailer name, Smetty. But what does that logo look like to you guys? That definitely looks like a Wabash logo to me. What's going on with the stream? Nothing really, LeVar. It's just a different name, another series that I started called Tales of an Owner-Operator. And Slipped Client, how's it going today? Andy, great to see ya. Haven't missed much of anything, really. I forget which way we're going into Red Light City with this way. I'm not sure if we have to go through all the red lights in town or if we're coming in from the other side and then Global Mills will be off on the right. We're going to find out here very shortly. Already had dinner, hot dogs, and then the rest of the macaroni salad that I made up the other day. And no, they were not like microwaved or anything. Cooked them on the grill outside. No, we are in a Volvo VNL 860 today. brakes work good. Slipped. I'm going to be running this truck today during the stream. But, FTG already does a build and drive, and I don't want to copy anyone else's ideas. Not checked that out, but from what I understand, LeVar, right around Eureka, or is it Hornbrook, one of those up there, you are able to drive around a barrier and get into Oregon, and apparently there's a working fuel station up there too. Ah, great, we gotta go through town. The worst part of Red Light City. Get up here, every intersection has a traffic light, and pretty much you hit them all. They're not timed or anything like the ones are in the real world. And the W980, it looks like a T680 on steroids. If you have screenshots, George, just you upload it into your post. And the thing about Hornbrook is there's only one location up there, and it's a roadwork site. Otherwise, there's nothing else in Hornbrook. On the SES forums there, Andy, if you go to forums.scsoft.com, you're going to click on American Truck Simulator. You're then going to click on Mods. And then you're going to click the Models folder, then Trucks. This is going to be version 1.5/2.3. This is the 2.3 version of the truck. Oh, I do have the developer console enabled. I can teleport by those barriers. Give me one moment, guys. And sorry about that. Mom was talking to me. Mom is doing good. Oh, look at that. We can actually bump the dock and still stay in there. Sweetness. And darn it, I shouldn't have done that. I hit the wrong button here on my keyboard and accidentally disconnected my trailer instead of unloading it. Whoops. Oh, now it's gonna make us pull forward a little bit and then pull back in order to do this. Oh wow, I guess we need to shut off our trailer here at Global Mills. It's a 2018 model, but it's very similar to the 2019 by Frank Peru. Wow, all long trips out of here from Global Mills. Where should we go? Reno, Santa Cruz, Tonopah, or, well, we're not going to go to Roswell, so where do we want to go, guys? Nothing yet, LeVar. Oh, and I'm just going to warn you guys, I'm going to have a thunderstorm coming through, so if I get disconnected, I am going to apologize. I have no idea if he's going to make a 2020 Volvo. Alright, Santa Cruz it is, straight across 40. And we do have frozen food. You can see there in the mirror. Our reefer light is on. Ah, 1,251 miles. That's going to be a nice payday. And that is correct. The reefer light is only going to be on when required. No official tanker trailers, but there is a mod out that will give you it. What are you doing there, T800? And this is going to be the worst part here, is getting out of Roswell. The only thing that I wish they would add, and somebody did make a suggestion, when the reefer is on, that you would be able to hear the reefer running. And it's not like we're not going to be getting tanker trailers, LeVar. Just what we have right now is just the start of it. They will eventually be added. Oh, yeah, getting out of Roswell, yeah, the traffic, and literally a stoplight at every single intersection going through downtown. That's the worst part of this city. And that's why I call it Red Light City. Now that doesn't look like the world famous gold and silver pawn shop. Yep, always 53-foot trailer. No, this is with the cargo market. It's going to depend on if the reefer is needed to be on or not. If it's going to need to be on, you'll have that green light. If not, that little panel there will tell you, well, you're not even going to see a green light in there. It's just going to be off. Junior, right now we are on our way to Santa Cruz. It's not even been released yet, Andy, so I had heard earlier early October that we're going to get a release from Kenworth on that, but I really have no idea. The pictures looks like it's going to be between a T680 and a W900. Energetic, how's it going today? That would be a good question because I have absolutely no idea. They're talking about the new truck from Kenworth, the W980. The T680 is a fleet truck. The W900 is more geared towards owner-ops. That's what I would call a vocational truck there, George. Oh no, we got the bypass on the chicken coop. And there isn't any that I know of, Energetic. Chose the wrong lane again, Coda. And not that I know of, LeVar. In the beta, we are getting a new city in Arizona, Clifton, but that is it. There are some new roads, such as the 550 from Albuquerque up to Farmington. Topside Wolf, thank you so much for the hosting. I do appreciate it. And then also from Quartzsite, Arizona down to Yuma, we are getting the US 95. Hey, Chris, Topside, how's it going today, guys? We're using a Volvo VNL 860 today. That'd be as good as an explanation as any. We're running the Volvo VNL 860 today. It's done by Frank Peru. Well, Werner, I'm not sure if they're still on the road or not, but they did have some W9s. Oh, it's like an oven outside where I am. It's about 88 degrees with 72% humidity. Yeah, not the most pleasant of days. This one I downloaded from the SCS forums. There is a modder who got a hold of these and got rid of a lot of the errors that were in the log that was created by the truck, and that mod author is Galamim. So if you go to the forums, click on American Truck Simulator, you're then going to click mods, you're then going to click models, and then trucks, and you're going to look for a thread titled version 1.5/2.3. This is the 2.3 version. Yeah, you don't want to do that topside. The one that's on atsmods.lt, chances are someone has screwed around with it and it's probably just going to crash on you. And once again, guys, I just heard a nice loud crack of thunder outside. If I do lose my internet, I'm going to apologize. I was not expecting a thunderstorm to be rolling through. It's not an overly big storm, so we should be alright. That is, unless lightning hits like a telephone pole behind my house or in front of it. No, I'm not scared of the dark. Unless you're in Pennsylvania, Speedy, then probably not. Normally my power doesn't cut out, but when it does, it really does suck. got the Corsair Corsair Void Pro headphones, and I'm using the boom mic on that. If it sounds like I have like a Blue Yeti or something, then yay. I don't have TeamSpeak. I do have Discord, but I seldom, if ever, have it on. Speed, Eaton Fuller. Okay, that thunder just rumbled my walls a little bit. No big deal though, we're still going to be streaming. Topside, my gear is a Thrustmaster T150, T3PA pedal set, TH8A shifter. Sitting on top of that, we have the Tech Affliction Mega Shifter. And then for head movement, we have TrackIR. See ya, Andy. Thanks for stopping in. If I'm not buffering, then that's good. Yep, we do have a DD60 underneath the hood. And if I'm buffering a little bit, I do know Gallop makes my FPS drop a little bit, and that might have been part of it also, LeVar. Well, Kenworth had mentioned that last year on their T680s, 75% of those that were sold had an automatic transmission in them. And we just brought that up there to see how much we're gonna weigh. Hey Miles, how are you doing today? Oh, well within legal limits here. But we're definitely gonna stop at the fill me up outside of Holbrook up here. We do need to get ourselves some go-go juice. That always happens, LeVar, and I am not sure why. Because that makes my FPS go through the roof when I go to the outside view. down to about a quarter tank on the go-go juice. And that sounds like something was wrong with that engine, Chris. Hunter, I believe it's under Dakota_Little Cloud, number 5229. We still have 780 some miles to go. And we've got enough fuel for 610. According to the gauge here, I'm not sure what's right and what isn't, but the gauge is reading down around a quarter tank. So we're definitely gonna get it. Do you have the wheel set up in the game top side? Are you launching the game from Steam or from the Logitech control panel? Try launching it from the control panel and see if that does anything. As long as he enjoys what he's doing, Chris, that's all that matters. Yeah, I believe you're going to need the Logitech control panel in order for the wheel to even work in ATS or ETS2. If you're able to, go to the Steam discussions and just search for Logitech G920, and you'll find a whole bunch of people who have had the same problem as you. And I believe in each of those cases, they had to launch the game from the Steam Logitech control panel. Roger that, topside. Wow, we are doing quite bad on fuel mileage, only right now getting 4.9 gallons to a mile. Yeah, reverse that. 4.9 miles to a gallon. Holy moly. Hey, John, how are you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. I downloaded this from the SCS forums, or there is a model that's on Frank Peru's blogspot also. If you look back to in a previous stream of mine that says new ATS truck confirmed, there is a link in that video to where you can download it right from Frank Peru's website. I do, but I very seldom use it, Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf topside, yeah, I'm having a whole bunch of problems today, apparently being unable to read. But wait, that's like me every single day. Oh, it's not you, topside, it's all me. I wouldn't even ask my brother to do that, but I'm glad he can do that, Chris. Staying active is very important, especially when you get older. I'm glad you like it, Speedy. That's a good one, Chris. Now that would be like totally awesome, this Dodge Charger that's coming up, if that would suddenly transform into Bumblebee. Now time to get passed by literally everything and everyone, as we're limited to 55 here in Cali. did they give him a low, Chris? And this is a 2018 also, Martin. It's just been, the one that I'm using has been edited by Galamim. And instead of having to put 2 or 3 separate mods in, everything has been combined into one, and you shouldn't have any issues then. You stupid AI, really? The K100 from GTM? That's probably been put on hold for a little bit just with all the updates of their trucks, as a good majority of those guys are beta testers for SCS, and they've got a ton of stuff going on right now, so those are literally on the back burner until they get time. John, are you already on the SCS forums? That I am not sure about, Topside, as I don't use a Logitech wheel. That would be his truck that he updated for 1.32. I thought I saw that linked on atsmods.lt. Oh, seriously, AI? You're gonna sit and wait forever. Go to forum.scsoft.com. Or just do a Google search for SCS forums. Well, seeing that most everything in this country is delivered either fully in way or partially in way by trucks, if there are no trucks, literally the United States economy is going to stop. No idea, Chris. I don't use it. Yo, Envious, how's it going today? That they need to fix too. There's no reason for that truck to slow down to go from a one lane to a a 2 lane to a 4 lane. Utterly ridiculous. you get to the SES forums yet, John? Alright, from there you want to click American Truck Simulator, and then you're going to click on Mods. Once you click on Mods, you're going to click on Models, and then the next one that opens up, you're going to click on Trucks. And then you're going to see a thread there for the Volvo version 1.5/2.3. Open up that thread, and in the first posting, you will find the links to the truck. This is version 2.3 that I'm running. Flyman, how's it going today? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, remind me not to start in 5th gear. Mr. Charger, don't you dare try to get over. Hold your horses. Oh, and he's gonna cut me off. Oh, boy. Oh boy, no way I can, that's my fault there. I'm gonna go up here to the fuel station and turn around. There's no way I could have slammed down my brakes and got slowed down in order to make that turn. Thought we had to go a little bit farther in order to jump on the 99. Apparently I was wrong. Oh wait, that's the 5 that we're going to be going up. Duh. You can always hop to the outside turner and take a look around. It would be camera number 2 on your upper number row across the top of your keyboard. Turner, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And back when I started, I was playing on a keyboard myself. In order for me to look around, if I came to a stop sign, I'd go to the outside view, look left, look right, start moving, and then hop back to the inside. Awesome, I broke 600 subs. Woohoo! Oh, this trip here, we started in Roswell, New Mexico. We're going to Santa Cruz. It's 1,250 some miles. we still got 150 to go. Good evening, Paul. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining the stream. It is Martin, but I don't have Facebook on it. $4 billion. I hacked this profile, actually, so I got a ton of money on it. This is my mod testing profile, and I've been using because I'm on the 1.32 beta. So I'm like constantly buying trucks and everything else, and instead of having to work for it, I just modded the money. I sure hope this doesn't put us through the tiny road and going through the forest to get to Santa Cruz. Although it might be kind of fun with your own trailer. I haven't been on there in forever either. Click American Truck Simulator, Martin, then click Mods, then you're going to click on Models, and then Trucks, and then the thread where you can download this truck is going to be a Volvo. It's going to be version 1.5/2.3. Yeah, they should make this 152 lifelike. In the real world, this is called the Ho Chi Minh Trail. This is between the 99 and the I-5. The amount of traffic on this road is utterly ridiculous, and there also is a ton of accidents. Literally, to compare it, would be like the CD road in ETS2. Oh, we're running a Volvo today. Yeah, version 1.5 would be the 2018. Version 2.3 is, which is the one I'm running, is more similar to the 2019. Well, I said the 99, I meant the 101. And Martin, I believe when I posted this skin to my Facebook, I also have a link to where you can, to the thread that I was talking about, where you can download it. This truck would be in a Volvo dealer, even though they're not in the game. Once you activate a mod that has the Volvo dealer set, the dealerships in San Francisco, Las Vegas, Tucson, and if you have New Mexico and Farmington, are then Volvo dealerships. And those are the large repair shops in those cities. We made it to Santa Cruz all in one piece. Oh, I am loving 1.32. Yeah, we are, Jesse. No idea yet, Jesse. And this is probably one of the hardest spots to get into the game. Right next to this building, you're literally about scraping the building in order to get in there. Whoa, what am I, stuck? Oh, geez, Coda, what the heck are you doing? There we go, now we got it. Apparently this parking spot is probably worse than some of the blind sides in the game. Let's see, just making sure I am in there and I'm too far back. There we go. Alright, since we're already here in this slot, I really don't feel like backing into it again. Should we go down to Oxnard or up to Sacramento? I'm not going to go back to New Mexico. I'm thinking we should take the hot load down to Oxnard, 293 miles, and we need to be there in about 8 hours. I don't have Canada Dreams or Coast to Coast installed, Jesse. Good thing I already chose Oxnard when you said that, George. Yep, and I know I'm gonna get stuck in here. I know it. We're tearing up the grass at Walmart. Go figure. And they really need to make some of these companies bigger because some of them are like way, way, way too small. going to be a straight trip right down the 101 to get to Oxnard 2. No, it is not. We are on single player. Even turned my rain slider up and we haven't ran into any rain yet. And this is... I'm thinking about turning it up the whole way just so it's going to rain. Yeah, one of them would be for the thread on the SCS forums, Martin. The one below that is to download the skin. I already am, Jesse. We're 3 miles an hour over the posted speed limit of 55. Envious. No, I never hauled livestock. I started out pulling. pulling skateboards, and then I moved to dry vans.
Dry vans.
1 mile an hour over the posted speed limit of 55. Envious. No, I never hauled livestock. I started out pulling skateboards, and then I moved to dry vans.
1 mile an hour over the posted speed limit of 55.
Envious. No, I never hauled livestock. guess when I drove I started actually back in the mid-90s. I didn't even when I moved to dry vans, I always got sent to Ohio, and I'd stop especially on Thursday night when I was running out at a truck stop at Quickfill actually, and had dinner there for beef tips over noodles. And there were livestock haulers in there all the time. Never saw any protesters or anything like that. Yeah, there's only one load that I ever refused for flatbed, and the reason for that, most of my loads actually were quite easy. I did do a lot of steel hauling, coils, and then also tubing. Had aluminum every now and then, but the one load that I did refuse was a double stack of rolled roofing shingles, and it's like, you're not putting that on my trailer. You can put a single stack, but I'm not doing double. And I don't care if they were on skids or not. That is one of the most unstable loads ever, since there's really nothing there to really hold that top in place. Yeah, sure, you're going to be strapping down the load, but literally with rolled roofing, you do not want to double stack that. Not a problem, Envious. Open the floodgate for AI traffic. Got Smokey Bear with discos on up here. We better get our butts over. No, they were on the, I drove flat tops on the FLDs. The air horns were up on the roof. Sure, John. It was a factory air horn, George. It wasn't the greatest of sounding. What do you mean by the dealer pack? Yeah, they were open cover air horns. Oh, and John, what's going to happen is once you install this mod, you will have to discover a Volvo dealership. Those are in San Francisco, Las Vegas, Tucson, or if you have New Mexico, it will be in Farmington. Once you discover the dealership, you will be able to buy the trucks. And one thing, guys, with on where this truck is located at on the SCS forums, only use either version 1.5 or 2.3. Do not mix them together. They do crash if you have both of them activated at the same time. Another Smokey Bear with discos rolling. They were the two. Oh, we got like an hour and a half to deliver our load, and we just got here into Oxnard. Thank goodness we made it. No, the one I drove was, it was a Volvo White. I don't even remember what it was called. It looks more like the one that I drove looked very similar to the VNRs. And no, it was not a day cab. Back in that corner, nope, we are not doing that. Was probably merged with Volvo as far as I know. And John, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and click drive. I'm gonna at least take my camera to Tucson. Alright, so here in Tucson, this Volvo dealership is actually the large repair shop. So once you discover a Volvo dealership, this is what they're going to look like. And that way you can just hop in there and buy a truck like normal. They have both Envious. A lot of the newer trucks these days are running disc brakes. All the older trucks had drum brakes. A lot of the fleets now, what they're doing is putting disc on the front and still have drums in the back, but a lot of the owner-operators are running disc brakes also. It looks like there we got a bunch of 760s and 760s and 860s. And of course the badge is missing on that door. I am gonna call it quits though. Yes, with this version 2.3, it is added to AI traffic. So you will see it on the road. You guys probably saw the T800 also. That's because I have that mod activated even though I don't have it. It's just for variations in the traffic besides seeing Peterbilt and Kenworths all the time. I am going to call it quits here for this Labor Day, though I do want to thank you guys for joining in. If you did enjoy today's live stream, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit the red subscribe button, then enable notifications by clicking on the bell. I would appreciate it. I do hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday nights. Keep that shiny side up, and we will see you on the flippity flop.